Oh, I need a new bow. I really need a new bow. This is absolutely pitiful. Ah, yeah, this is really bad. Like, when I do hit, I don't actually deal any damage, which is also a huge issue. Oh, never mind, headshot. Okay, nice, that's good. Is there a bow? Oh, can I buy this? I can't. It's 91 accuracy, but it is so much more than what we currently have. We have 80 accuracy at the moment, so 91 is not great, but it is a lot better. So I'm thinking maybe I can try to make up that cash. Hello and welcome back to our ranged-only challenge in Bannerlord, and we're going to attack these looters to begin with. Now, I have a bit of a funny story about these particular looters. They have been chased by me for an extremely large amount of time. I've literally been chasing them for about, what is it now, 4? Maybe even 5 in-game days, and that was because this was probably the largest party of looters that I've seen in quite a while, and I thought to myself, okay, I can't let these guys get away. We've got to try and maximize the amount of money and amount of experience that we can gain, and if I can do that by fighting some looters, then great, you know. I was also attempting to find some desert bandits, and I did see a pack of 10 of them, but they were just way too fast. And that obviously is not going to work, you know. If I can barely catch up to 21, then I'm never ever going to catch up to 10. So that's obviously a bit of an issue. Anyway, the concern by some of you that we don't actually have only ranged units in our army, well, don't worry about that. That's the thing about this. They just need to level up. They just need to level up. Once they have done that, we will be able to use only ranged units for the remainder of the series. It's nothing that I can really have any kind of control over. I do know that someone said that the Vlandians, apparently their units go into ranged units immediately after leveling up from being recruits, which is actually a pretty interesting thing. That definitely would be something I might consider in the future for maybe one of these again. I don't really know what's going to happen, obviously. But generally, I like to try, various different challenge runs and so on and so forth. But there we go. This is where we currently are. I believe there's a task down here. I think, yep, there's a task right there. Hopefully, I'm hoping that maybe someone would want some prisoners to maybe work in their village or something along those lines, because I have so many of these guys. Oh, look, there's 16 looters, but I'm never going to be able to catch up to them, am I? Look at that, 4.8. I'm moving at 4.6 right now, so that is indeed a bit of a problem. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to see. Yeah, it seems like I maybe do need a couple of extra horses, so I'm going to spend about 1,500 on a couple of extra horses, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Yeah, it made a 0.10 difference, which is maybe not the greatest, but I think it will be enough to actually catch up to these guys relatively fast, and then we'll be able to go in here once again. I have actually leveled up as well, which is pretty cool. And what do I spec into? That's the point. What do I spec into? I guess I should probably spec into riding skill or something like that. I should probably spec into scouting as well. Do bear in mind that scouting is probably going to be one of the main ways that we're going to gain experience over the time, exploring and running around and so on. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to spec another point into scouting, and we'll see how that goes. And, well, generally I feel like that's going to help us to level up just that much quicker. And then we'll have more and more points to spend, we'll have more attribute points to spend, and then we'll be very, very pleased indeed. Or at least I hope so. Anyway, apart from the fact that obviously I don't have a huge amount of ranged units at the moment, I mean, they do have to reach level 3 or tier 3 before that actually happens, so do bear that in mind. But it is technically supposed to be a series where we are mostly using ranged units, and obviously where I can help it, pretty much. You know, I'm not gonna, on purpose be like, okay, yes, we're going to use these Sturgeon heroic line breakers all of a sudden. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. But generally, I wanted it just to be a little bit more natural, the progression of things. and wanted us to be able to, you know, get our units leveled up in a timely manner, and then see what we can do after that. As you can see, I have a bunch of skirmishers, which is actually quite nice, and these skirmishers are pretty good at what they do. Maybe I can get a nice headshot? Nah. Okay, what about this guy? Oh, okay. They went they went down into the little dip there, and I was like, no, yeah, I can't get the headshot then. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. If I can get a headshot right here, that's going to increase my riding skill by a massive, massive margin. Nope. Didn't get anything. That grinds my gears. It does. It certainly grinds my gears, but it's alright. It's alright. Not a big deal, because we do gain some experience. Technically, I would be auto-resolving against these battles, but I actually kind of want to get some experience myself, because in general, I feel like the success of the series is... oh, look at that. It actually tells you how many horses you're going to use for upgrades now. That's really cool. But yes, in general, I feel like the success of the series is mostly reliant on how effective my own character is in terms of its own ranged capability. And so that's the reason why I'm trying to get into more battles again and again. In a manual way, that is. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any tasks that are super, super fun. Like, for example, we had the Escort Caravan quest in the previous episode, and in my opinion, that was probably some of the most fun we've had so far, because it is forcing us into situations which we wouldn't otherwise be able to get ourselves in. And I quite like that. I like that kind of thing. I think that that's a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any more since then, so yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. This is still available. It's 18,000. Pretty significant. Pretty significant. But I was also hoping that maybe I would get a task to take some herds, you know? Take the herds over to somewhere or another, and then we'd have a grand old time selling those, but it seems like that is also not available at the moment. But did you see how much money we just gained from our caravan? Yeah, we gained about 400 profit. Did you see that right there? Yeah, 427. That's crazy. Okay, I'm really, really pleased about what he's doing right now, and it seems like he's actually doing a fantastic job. Look at this. I literally don't even need to do anything right now. That is great, because usually we're going to need to do, you know, as much as we can, to be honest. Okay, Army of Poachers might be good. Escort Merchant Caravan might be good. Okay, well, considering it's almost nighttime, I'm going to do the Poachers quest first. Go to Hokka. Okay, sure, I will do that. It's over there. Okay, I'm actually hoping that I will be able to make it there in time, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be a little bit too late, unfortunately. I really wish I was faster on the world map. Really do need to get some more horses, I think. I mean, you can see here, 0.51. I mean, that's decent, but it's certainly not something that you really want to be screaming from the rooftops that you're the fastest person in the world. But no. Alright, I'm thinking we're going to fight. I think we're just going to fight them straight up, because, again, I would like to try and get some personal experience, and there's 17 of them. I believe these guys are actually forest bandits, aren't they? I think they might indeed be forest bandits. If they are, then we are going to have some problems, because forest bandits are generally some of the most dangerous of bandits. And I'm gonna get off my horse, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna get off my horse. This is probably one of the only times in the early game, at least, where you'll actually see me get off my horse. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here. Wait a minute. Can I get some long range? Yeah, this is maybe going to be impossible. Oh, hello. What are you doing there, sir? What are you doing there? You're just standing there, waiting for me to shoot you? Yes, I'm perfectly happy with this. Wait a minute. No. Okay, that was a good dodge. That was a good dodge. Take him down. Thank you very much. Okay, and there's another one shooting me as well. As you can see, I used the tent to sort of block the damage. And then, of course, the tent would actually mess me up right there. Did you see that? Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Okay, come on. Get him. Yeah, there we go. We got him. And maybe we can get this guy too. Nice. There's a little bit of an increase in our bow skill. Not that much, though, unfortunately. Yeah, they're all running in the same direction. I have no idea why they're all running already. I mean, literally, they actually killed quite a few of our units, as you can see right there. They actually killed 3 of us, which is pretty good. Like, that's a good ratio to have, but unfortunately, they seem to think that they were ready to run and drop everything as soon as they possibly could, which was kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Never mind. We do get some pretty decent stuff right there. I'm actually wondering whether this is better than what I have. No, I would say no. Yeah, that is not that good. But we do get 716 gold, which is quite nice. And we can also now make our way back. We do have a number of people that have leveled up as well. There's more skirmishers right there. And these guys, I personally feel like, I mean, I could technically take these guys, because they do become Azerai Mamluk cavalry, but I don't have the leadership skill to be able to transform them into those units. Same thing with the cavalry from the Haramis right here. And the Bedouin rovers, they could potentially become Azerai skirmishers, which would be pretty fantastic. Maybe I should try? Maybe I should try with them? Why not? Let's try with them and see what happens, because what can I really lose from that? Not particularly that much. Okay, so how are... Yeah, okay, so my main capacity is about 49 at the moment. Probably going to be getting 50 relatively soon, but that shouldn't be anything that we need to worry about at the moment. Not unless we start, you know, recruiting some more people. Maybe if we are going to do the escort caravan mission, which I think would probably be a good idea. It seems to be pretty decent in terms of cash generation. So 236 per day. All right. And there he is. There he is. Okay, so he only has 11 units. I'm actually wondering, we're going into Khuzait territory, and we have to visit 3 settlements. Okay, this is actually going to be very, very difficult. Much, much more difficult than I anticipated, so we'll see. I was actually hoping that they would go deeper into Azerai territory, because then we'd be able to continue to do those wonderfully, really lucrative tasks along the way. Oh, look at that. They're just fighting looters? Are you serious right now? They're just fighting these guys? Okay, let's just auto-resolve against them. There you go. 0 casualties on our part. Super, super fast. What? Okay, well, this is going to be easy if... Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. You know that... Oh, I've already cursed myself at that point, haven't I? Okay, yeah. That usually happens. If I say, oh, this is easy. Oh, this is seeming not too bad, and so on. And then... Ah, yes. As I thought. Very good. Okay, so we're having some step bandits coming up to us right here. Okay. This might be problematic. We have 5 Azerai Master Archers. That's pretty good. Technically, I could take a couple of these guys to theoretically join me, but they don't level up into Azerai. I mean, these guys do, obviously, but I don't have the skill, you know? I don't have the skill to actually make that work, so... I don't really want to do that. Okay, so let's see what actually happens here. They're going to engage, and then we are going to attack. Here we go. All right, the combat strength is, wow, is actually much more even than I would have liked, but we'll see what we can do about it. All right, let's get my people into a nice position here. We're going to make our range do some auto-delegating because we want them to skirmish as much as they possibly can. I'm a bit worried about this, actually. Let's put them into a shield wall, even though they don't really use shields that much. And... oh, this is bad. This is bad news bears. Oh, yes, as you can see. Oh, I need a new bow. I really need a new bow. This is absolutely pitiful. Ah, yeah, this is really bad. Like, when I do hit, I don't actually deal any damage, which is also a huge issue. Oh, never mind, headshot. Okay, nice. That's good. But generally, I don't really deal that much damage, so that's pretty bad. And there's a nice other kill right there. A little bit of extra damage here. Well, I think we might be okay. That is a very preliminary assessment, but I think we might be alright. I mean, we've taken some significant casualties so far. As you can see right there, we actually lost... Wow! We lost way too many! And we lost 2 Azurai Master Archers as well. Maybe I should just keep them in the same position instead of auto-delegating for them, because they might actually decide to do terrible, terrible things. And in that case, that's going to be really bad, you know? That is going to be super bad. So... maybe it is something that I will need to reconsider about which kind of action I want them to take. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so let's just look at all of this. Anything good? Even the harnesses are not good, but I will be taking all of the loot. Almost forgot it. No, very good. Alright. Let's move on. I can only hope that we're not going to be attacked by another raider party, because if we're attacked by another raider party, we might as well say goodbye. Yeah, I think we're alright. Okay, so I'm going to be recruiting units here. I don't really like recruiting from anywhere but the Azurai, but I kind of have to do that right now just to sort of shore up our defenses, I suppose you could say, because otherwise everything is going to be for nothing, and we're going to die very, very fast. Ooh, now that's a nice bow. Oh, yes. That is a nice bow. Unfortunately, that is not going to be something I will be using anytime soon. Look at that. Look at that price tag. 37,000. Pretty crazy right there. Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. Maybe I should sell some of my weapons, because that might actually be weighing me down a little bit. Is it? Cargo with incapacity? No, not particularly. Alright, well, let me just choose the prisoners that I want to be ransomed. Let's just ransom these guys. And there we go. That's another 1,000. That's actually pretty significant. We gained some roguery skill from that too, which is quite good. And we do have some people that have leveled up. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I really wish they would level up a little bit faster. Oh, they actually level up into Nomad Bandits, but unfortunately they don't level up into Veteran, into Azurai Skirmishers, because I don't have the Veterans Respect perk, which is a huge problem. But I guess I'm just going to level them up into Nomad Bandits then. Even though that's not something that I really want to do, but I kind of have to at this point, because otherwise I'm going to fail the task. So it's a bit of a difficult decision to make. Okay, let's see what happens. They're traveling to Danustica. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. I mean, getting these guys to join me right now is basically useless. I think I'm actually just going to get these guys right now, because I really need the combat strength. Any kind of combat strength is going to assist us. So we're going to Danustica right now. I hope that we are only going to be attacked by about 35 raiders. I think I could probably handle 35 raiders, but even so, they always have the wonderful capability of eliminating at least 5 of us almost instantly, which is really bad. Okay, well, let's do this. Alright, yeah, this is looking pretty awful, actually. 38 versus 55. The numbers are in our favor, but obviously that makes no real difference if the enemy is able to completely murder you super, super fast. Okay, so I'm going to tell my cavalry to... Should I just tell them to charge? Yeah. You know what? I am going to tell them to charge, and we'll see what they can do about that. Okay. Right, let's put these guys around about here. They're all gonna... Look at this! Look at that absolute insanity. That is just terrible. Okay, so maybe I can do some damage to... never mind. Okay, so how are we doing here? How are we doing so far? Pretty awful. Yeah, pretty awful. Okay, let's just see if I can maybe do some damage to that guy. Maybe try to interrupt his attack a little bit. Yes, take him off his horse. That is what we want to see. Alright, not too bad so far. I would say that we're doing alright. Okay, let's tell my infantry to charge in now. Maybe they'll be able to do something. Oh, nice hit right there. Thank you very much, Barney. Thank you. You've actually done something good for once. Very, very nice. Well, this is proving to be rather infuriating, isn't it? Yes, this accuracy that we have with this bow is just terrible, so I am going to now start actually saving up. I mean, obviously I was doing that already, but generally I am going to be much more careful with my money instead of just going super hard on the caravans or whatever. Because, let's face it, I really do need a new bow. Something that has just that much more accuracy will be extremely welcome. So, let's just continue to follow these guys. I might have a couple of people that I need to level up. Yeah, I could, but these are going to require horses, which is going to slow me down. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, well, let's just head in here. I will recruit no one, apparently. Very good. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I can only hope that we are not going to have any problems going forward, because let's face it, I'm probably only going to have one more battle on our hands. And I think we should be able to scrape by, but it is going to be rather difficult. Okay, I'm actually going to be purchasing some shoulders here. I think these look pretty good. There we go. And they're literally not even that expensive. So we're going to just be taking those right now. Is there a bow? Oh, can I buy this? I can't. It's 91 accuracy, but it is so much more than what we currently have. We have 80 accuracy at the moment. So 91 is not great, but it is a lot better. So I'm thinking maybe I can try to make up that cash. Can I? If I sell my weapons, I think I probably can. Let's see. Yeah, I can easily do that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, actually. Okay, let's just do it all. Okay, let's just do it all. Why not? And... boom. Alright, we finally have a new bow. Whew. Okay, I was kind of worried about that for a second. Thought of myself, I'm never going to get a new bow. Oh, it was really grinding my gears, actually, quite significantly there. Okay, so there you go. That was nice. Okay, so that means that hopefully I might be able to recruit some more people before we leave. It's highly unlikely right now. And nope, he apparently just wants to leave. And they're traveling to Vostrum. That's actually quite far for what we actually have available to us right now. Oh, we have a couple more people that can level up into archers. That's fantastic. A couple more skirmishers as well. There we go. And there we are. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I think we should be alright, even if we are attacked by another band of 38 or so. Oh? What? Oh, they actually did attack, but they had some weird stuff going on, but they're attacking in the forest. Now, this is a very strange turn of events. I would not have expected them to do that. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's have a look here. Increase the carrying capacity of pack animals by 20%. Better deal for buying and selling mounts. That could actually be extremely lucrative if you are wanting to trade in horses. But otherwise, what else do we have? Increases mounted infantry campaign speed by 30%. That's actually pretty significant. So I'm probably going to be taking that. Although, if I was playing a trader character, I would take the one at the bottom. Obviously, that's a trading thing. But yeah, I'll take the campaign speed. And then we will go in and help. Oh, it seems like our combat strength is so much better now for some reason. What's going on with that? It's maybe because of the environment? Maybe because of the environment? Because this is absolutely awful for mounted units. Gonna move my archers in here. Let's put them on loose formation, and my bow is gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to use this new bow. What do you bet? I get killed in one hit in this battle. That is probably gonna happen. Let's face it. Okay, this is slightly better in terms of its accuracy, and it is going to do more damage, of course. Yeah, it seems like it's quite a bit better, actually. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Oh, it's so much more accurate, though. It really is. Like, I can hit almost quite often. It's now just down to my own player skill to actually get the hits. So if I can't do that, then obviously that is my own fault. But I think in general I can stop blaming my tools, because I am a I'm a terrible craftsman. Yes. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a nice shot, if I do say so. Very good. Oh, and look at that. We've already gained a level from that. Fantastic. Oh, it went just over his head because he went down into the slope. That was funny. Okay. Well, I actually have 99 in bows. I would like to be able to get a little bit more. So I'm actually wondering where the enemies are running off to. Seems like most of my people are actually running this way. So if I could intercept a couple? No, it seems like they all ran away way too fast. Oh, well, never mind. I got 86% of the loot right there. That's pretty nice. I like that. Thank you. So I will definitely be taking all of this. Anything good? No, it doesn't seem like it, but Sumpter horses are always nice. Alright, there we go. Whew. Okay, now that was a little bit risky. A little bit risky right there. Considering. Okay, there we go. We actually did it. We got 1,600. That's really nice, actually, too. And there's one of my little caravans running along there. Let's take a couple of recruits, and then I'm going to be. Well, I actually don't know where I'm going to be headed. I suppose I should probably go back to Azerai territory and try and shore up the amount of Azerai recruits that I have in my army. But do bear in mind that that is obviously going to be the main source of units. Whenever I... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Oh, he was attacked. Over here. Oh, this is bad. I don't think I can get there in time. Oh, no, he defeated them. Wow, what a beast. What a beast. Okay, that was that's pretty good. Okay, I'm proud of him. I'm very, very proud of him, and he's actually fine. Look at that. He took no damage whatsoever. What? He took no damage. That is crazy. Okay. Well, that means I don't have to worry about him, so that's pretty good. And now that I have this new bow, I should have a much easier time of dealing with anyone that comes our way, which is going to be super nice. So if I do have to fight against desert bandits, if I have to do another escort quest or something along those lines, then we really shouldn't have to worry at all, which is really nice. Oh, yeah, these guys actually have noble units. This particular village has noble units by the looks of things. I think. Azerai tribal horsemen? Yes, indeed. They do level up into noble units, which is exactly what I want. Or at least I want some of them, because they actually level up into these guys. I don't think they have range, do they? No, I think they only use lancers. I mean, that's the thing. I'm kind of in a bit of two minds about using these, because on the one hand, they are obviously going to help us to maintain a relatively balanced army, but of course, I really do want to do ranged only. So, you know, I mean, if I wanted to use noble units only, or noble units primarily, then I probably should have, you know, been Battanian or something like that. But generally, if I think about using Battanians, I'm not a big fan of doing that, because they are so incredibly powerful. It just doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't provide that much of a so-called challenge, you know what I mean? It's kind of, I don't know. If you find where those villages are really, really fast, and you get their relation up quickly, then you're going to be able to get noble units super, super easily, and then you're going to level those guys up, and you're going to have 50 of them in your party, and it's going to be kind of a bit of a stomp. And I didn't really want it to be a super stomp, you know, just a little one. Just a little one, not, you know, not too much. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to find any additional tasks right here. I'm going to check Habia real fast, but we'll see. Caravan ambush could be good. Okay, let's do the caravan ambush, because I would like to get into more fights. I'd like to get 100 bow skill, which is exactly 1 point away at the moment. Here we go. Oh, desert bandits. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I think the caravan was actually going to win. Are you serious? They were going to win by themselves. I don't think I even needed to assist them whatsoever. But I'm going to tell everyone to charge in here, because I don't personally feel like these desert bandits provide too much of a threat to us. Nice damage. Oh, that was good. I hit him in the arm. And I did so much damage to him. That was pretty crazy. Well, I think that's all she wrote. I was actually trying to see what kind of travel time the arrows have now with this particular bow, because obviously I got used to the feeble one, and I was starting to hit people at a decent range. You know, not too bad, but a decent range. And now I am missing them even... Ooh, that was nice. But there you go. Yeah, and now I'm like missing them when they're relatively close, when they're moving from side to side. So I need to be a little bit more careful about that. Oh well, there you go. That was easy enough. And we did get to 100 bow skill. So we now get a chance to take a look at the 100 perk, whatever that is, the 100 skill level perk. And then I will be, I'll take these guys, why not? They sell for a pretty decent amount by the looks of things as well, so I'm always happy with that. Let's take all of those. Alright, there we go, 950, wow, that's actually pretty significant for such a simple task. Anyway, there it is. Alright, so what do we have? Oh yes, I remember now. Okay, so... You either get the opportunity to increase your party size by 5. I think this is absolutely useless. I really, really think that this should be changed, and I'm not being too harsh about this. 5 party size is useless in every single respect. No matter whether you have 5 people or 50 people or 500 people, 5 is, in my opinion, just terrible. Anyway, this is so much better. Mounted archery, decrease mounted accuracy penalties by 30% while using a bow. That's going to mean that my accuracy is now going to be actually kind of good, or at least I hope so. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I do have 1 attribute point and 1 focus point to spend, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to be speccing into leadership or something like that. And we should probably... I'm going to spec 1 more point into control, just to make it just that much easier to level up our bow skill. And I'll be leaving it at 9, because I think you can get it to 10, but what I would like to do is if I actually end up leveling up smithing, there is this one right here, which allows you to increase your control skill by 1 if you get to 150. And getting to 150 in smithing is actually not that difficult if you know what to do. So maybe I'll be able to do that a little bit later on. And anyway, this oh, these people need tools. Do you need 2? Do you need 2? I actually have no idea how many he needs. I'm still looking for your goods. Okay, do you need 3? No, he needs 4. Okay, well that's a little bit more understandable, because I thought to myself, if he needs 3, I'm going to punch him myself. Never mind. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.